Hey everybody, it's Tim with Broken Dice bringing you a quick little channel update. Let you know what I've been working on this week, what I've got done, and what's to come, I guess. First off, I'm going to be doing a lot more list making. And I don't mean army lists, I mean a things to do list. And I am going to try to stay more structured in my painting schedule. I try not to get too distracted by other projects and things, so I'm making lists, and I'm going to use a list on this video, and hopefully it'll go faster, smoother, and more to the point, and I won't ramble and get off topic. So first off, let's talk about the weather. I don't know where you're at, but man, we got a lot of snow here. The first time in 5 years we've gotten snow like this, and I got my snowblower out, and it got a workout today. I spent about 3.5 hours outside just blowing snow for neighbors and stuff, and really got a lot of work done on it. But that's what's going on here as far as non-gaming stuff goes. But to gaming, first off, we're going to talk about my 54mm project that kind of corresponds with the rule system I'm writing. I've kind of gotten into this scale a little bit. It's just kind of one of these journeys you didn't realize you were going to take until you're kind of like into it. And so let's take a look at the models I've been doing for that, and then we'll talk about them. Okay, we're back here with the models. First up, let's talk about the supposedly 54mm Viking. As you can tell, he stands head and shoulders above these other guys that are supposed to be 54mm. He must be 15 millimeters taller than this guy. The body width, the thickness of the body is about the same, but he's so tall and lean. But he's proportional, and that's what I like about these sculpts. 10 soldier miniatures, I think, somewhere, like I get them out of the Ukraine and Russia. They're finely detailed metal sculpts, and I just really like them. The funny thing is about this guy, I thought, with him, I said, I'm going to try eyeballs. I'm going to try to really do well on some eyes, because he's big enough. I should be able to do this. Absolutely a riot the way they turned out. Okay, so let's focus in on those big old crazy eyes. And there we go. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. Look at them crazy ass eyes. And it's like the white's not quite right. The color's just not quite right. He's just... Well, let's get this guy back. Oh, here we go. There he is. That's something out of your nightmares, isn't it? But hopefully I'll get better. I'll get better with him. But yeah, those Vikings are wonderful sculpts. They do all kinds of time periods. I have Gauls, and that's what I got first, were Gaelic warriors and Germanic warriors, because that was kind of the catalyst for me thinking about a gaming system for them. Okay, and then we can just take a look at some of these guys. And like I said, they're not the best of sculpts. And if somebody was a really good painter, probably make them pop pretty well, but they'll be good. And besides that, I'm putting this. I got like 16 of these guys. I'm putting them all on square bases, so when I do a battle report with them, it'll be funny. It'll be rounds versus squares, and we all know how that goes in the gaming community when you talk round bases versus square bases. Oh my goodness, dogs living with cats. All right, let's take a look at my Song of Ice and Fire project I got coming on. All right, so we're back. These are my House Bolton Blackguards for the game of A Song of Ice and Fire from Simon Games. I kind of like them. Models are easy to paint, pretty static. You get like 3 or 4 poses, in a box of these guys. That's pretty much standard. And you know, they tend to have this fleshy, flayed man sort of color a lot in the army. Now this is the only unit that I really went that far with them, where I've added like on all the shields and the banner, and you know, I kind of went a little bit, got a little bit more involved with the different shading of the pinks and the reds and stuff like that, but just to make it all look like it's fresh blood and stuff. So that's what I was going for. I'm kind of happy with the way they turned out. They're affiliated with the House Stark, and they're considered a neutral in the game, but if there was a really bad faction, I think they would side with them. They're pretty mean, and that's the only unit I've got done with these guys. But I do like the way the base turned out. I do like the unit, and they you know, their stats in the game are good. I mean, for those that are really into that sort of thing, but I really like how they turned out. Really like these guys. Really do. Yep. Yeah, they came along pretty well. And then I also finished up this week a Braun model. He's a character from the books and from the TV show and stuff, and he's what they would consider, for those who are not familiar with the game, he's what they call a unit attachment. And he's kind of a neutral, and he can be in a lot of different armies and stuff. So he does the same thing like in every game where you've got champions or heroic type characters. When you put them in the unit, they give the unit buffs, you know, where they can do certain things better. And I mean, it's gaming. I mean, there's only so much of that, you know, you can change and do, but they just call it something different. He's a unit attachment, and along with different other things. So he goes with this unit here. Sometimes I use others, but that's all of that. Let's go on and let's talk about my what's supposed to be my main project, my pike and shot. And yep, they're still right there. Somehow I got a little bit distracted here the last couple of weeks, and I've been painting my Song of Ice and Fire, mostly Bolton units and characters and activation markers and that sort of thing. But oops, there we go. Most of and this has been pushed to the side a little bit, but I'm getting back into it now. I have one of these. It's been washed and it's ready to be primed. I have 12 horsemen that are also washed up, dried, ready to be primed. Need to get started on that project. There's a lot of things I want to do. I have a ton of artillery to do, and I've only got like 14 or 15 cavalry models to do, and I do have a couple extra mortars, and then I got the ordnance box from Warlord Games, and to get through, plus a unit of Scottish Lancers. I got those just because, well, Scottish Lancers. But that's it. That's where I'm at right now. Obviously not very far in my pike and shot project. Well, I hope everybody else's projects are going well. I hope everybody stays safe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you want to subscribe. If you don't, it's okay. But everybody, let's stay in contact. Let's share some ideas. If you've got any questions or any comments or any helpful advice, I'll take it. So that's it. I gotta get busy. I gotta get some stuff painted. All right, I will talk at you later, and hopefully next video I will have some stuff done on my pike and shot project. See ya.